Yeah, I'm trying to fix my settings, guys. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. So, anyways, I hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Yep, so once again, we have the live chat disabled because I'm tired of being trolled on my channel. I'm just tired of it. So, it's going to be the new norm. I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. I will put the link in the description in a minute. I'm working on doing that. If anybody that wants to join the panel, you can join the panel. You don't want to join the panel, you don't join the panel. That's up to you. I'm not going to make anybody come in here. Alright. The link for the panel should now be in the YouTube description. So you might want to refresh your YouTube and go out and come back in. And then you'll be able to see the link on the YouTube side. So yep, I am just gonna check YouTube, make sure it's there. Make sure the link is working, and it did. The studio, yep, you can hear two of me now, so I know the link is working. And it is what it is. So, you want to come in the chat? You come in the chat. You don't want to come in the chat, that's fine. You do what you want to do. But I highly doubt anybody's coming in tonight, because everybody has turned on me in the last couple of months. The majority of people who used to come in here don't come in here anymore. They think by turning on me, I'm going to quit YouTube. They think by leaving me, I'm going to quit YouTube. They think by leaving my channel, I'm going to quit doing my videos. Can you say bullshit to all the above? Okay? You want to stop following my channel? You want to stop supporting me? Fine. Don't let the fucking door hit you in the ass on the way out. And I think a lot of people are fucking jealous that I went to Denver and they didn't. So I can't even come home and have a few days of peace before live streaming again. No, I gotta come back home and deal with bullshit right away and scumbags starting their shit like the Salty Rant. Scumbags that I was warned from the very beginning not to have in my room. Not now. Maybe later told me he was no good. Other people told me he was no good. And I allowed this scumbag to stay in my room. I allowed this scumbag to be my friend. The whole time I was in Denver. 2 or 3 people that I spoke to in Denver told me that Salty Rant was no good. And how he got his ass whaled on the Mexican border, and that's why he gave up auditing. Because he's too much of a pussy to fucking audit. And then tell me I don't have my facts straight about a protest that I was fucking at. Really? I can't even come home and have peace and quiet. No, you guys gotta start in right away the minute I come the fuck home, because you know why you had to start? Because you were fucking jealous that I was in Denver and you weren't. That's the real reason why you guys started your shit. So Salty Rant will never be allowed on this channel. Salty Rant will be any name that he comes back in under. I'm gonna ban his fucking ass because I can't even have 1 week of peace on YouTube. Not 1 fucking week. And I'm getting tired of it. So all you scumbags like Golden Eyes and 10th Man and Syria and Naven and the Salty Rant and all you other haters and assholes, because that's what you are, you can get the fuck off my channel. You can all fuck right off. And I'm to the point where I'm not going to listen to your shit anymore. So now from now on, comment section will be off. Live chat will be off. Because I'm not going to deal with your shit no more. And all you motherfuckers tonight that commented on Salty's video and keep commenting on my channel about diapers this and diapers that, you can say diapers all you want. You can't get to me anymore. You can't use that as a fucking trigger to get me triggered anymore. Just like all you fucking losers that want to dumb every one of my live streams down. You know what? You're not going to dumb my live streams down and have me get pissed over it. It doesn't bother me. I don't care if I get 10,000 likes on this live stream tonight. I don't give a fuck. The like system means nothing to me. I will not stop being me. I will not censor myself. And I will not. And so what? Because I said a guy, I used a stereotype in Denver in a fucking live stream. All you little. See, I'm trying not to use another word. See, I'm censoring myself a little bit, trying to be polite in this stream. All you lowlives are going to pick on me because you're using a stereotype. What about all the other different stereotypes that you use? Like, how many times have you called the blonde woman a dumb blonde? That's a stereotype. How many times have you said a gay guy loves opera, loves shopping, loves to wear makeup and perfume? That's all a stereotype. Not every gay guy is into that fucking shit. Not every fucking gay guy is into that fucking shit. But that's a stereotype. A red-headed woman is usually a vindictive and evil woman. She's very vindictive, okay? So you gotta be careful. And then there's stereotypes about white-headed women. So because I said the guy is driving a souped-up car that makes up for his manhood, you guys are gonna crucify me to that? And if you listen to my live stream real close, Salty, there was about 20 other people at the protest that said that same comment. So you mean me and those 20 people were wrong at the protest? Fuck you, Salty. Fuck you. Everybody told me that Salty Rant was a piece of trash, and I let him in my room. And he turned on me. Everybody told me Nevaeh was no good. Everybody told me that Nevaeh was a lowlife. Nevaeh's a troll. Nevaeh is this. Nevaeh is that. And I didn't listen to people, and I got fucked over by Nevaeh too. Okay? I got fucked over by Nevaeh, and I got fucked over by Salty. Okay? People warned me about these people, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I gave them a fucking chance, and they came into my fucking live streams and fucked me. Fuck me today, fuck me tomorrow, fuck me next week. They'll just keep coming back and fucking me more and more and more. And you know what? I'll tell you something, Lou. I'll tell you something. No, I won't get into that. No. I'm not going to sink that low, but it is what it is. So you either enjoy my live streams or you fuck off. That's your choice. You either enjoy my live streams or you fuck off. Because I'm not going to change for you. Okay? I'm not going to change. I'm not going to kiss your little ass and cow down to your feels. Because nobody gives a fuck about my feelings when Gary's trashing me. Nobody gives a fuck when all you motherfuckers are trashing me and I defend myself. Nobody gives a fuck about my feels, so why the fuck should I give a fuck about your feels? Just saying. StreamYard link is in the description if you had the balls to come up on the panel. But I know most of you motherfuckers won't have the balls to come on the fucking panel. And as soon as I see Salty Rant come up here, it's going to be banned, so it is what it is. I've had it with this shit. I can't have one week of peace on YouTube, and I'm getting fucking tired of it. Now, one fucking week on YouTube in peace. And I'm to the point where I've had it. I'm done. I'm done playing with you people. You say one nasty comment, that's it, you're banned. I don't need your criticism. I don't need your critiquing me. I'm gonna do shit my way, or it's the fucking highway. And I obviously, 20 plus people in the last 3 months that used to come to these panels, that used to make them enjoyable, that used to make them fun, 20 and 30 people decided to walk out on me because they didn't like that motto where it's my fucking way or the highway. So you know what? All those fucking people that ditch me, fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need Jeremiah. I don't need Not Now, Maybe Later. I don't need Golden Eyes. I don't need PDF that turned on me. I don't need fucking Jeremiah that turned on me. I don't need fucking CFW who turned on me. I don't need fucking 10th Man who turned on me. I don't need fucking NC Tyrant Hunter who turned on me. I don't need fucking Liberty Bird who turned on me. I don't need fucking Too Tall Rob who's turned on me. I don't need any of you guys that took a walk. I don't need any of you fucking guys. Because like I said, I'll just sit in a fucking empty room like this, night after night after night after night. Because you know what? You guys can't hear it. I got the fucking TV on right now. I'm watching a TV show. So if you think I'm that fucking bored sitting here by myself, guess what? All I gotta do is mute the mic and start watching TV again. That's it. That's it. I don't care anymore. I don't fucking care anymore. What you say, what you think, I'm gonna do it my way, okay? And if you don't like my way, fuck off. This is the last time I'm telling you guys. If you don't like my fucking way, fuck off. And hit the unsub button on the way out. Because I gave all of those people I just mentioned a chance. And they all fucked me over. Oh, Gaston's another one. That's another piece of shit right there, Gaston. Oh yeah, D-Man. She's another cunt that turned on me. Uh-huh. She's another one. So you know what? My room's not good enough. Go to D-Man's. Go to 10th Man's. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so we'll just sit here and be bored. Yeah. And the trolls are coming back in through the back door, and we're just gonna keep booting them as quick as they come in. And then people are saying to me, Emo needs anger management. Emo is getting more violent in his fucking videos. Emo is getting more aggressive in his videos. Emo is getting more psychotic in his videos. Emo is going totally mental and having a total mental breakdown in every one of his videos lately. But they don't understand that when I can't get one fucking week apiece on YouTube, not one fucking week, where somebody can't leave me alone, where I can't get one fucking week on YouTube without somebody fucking with me, you wonder why I get so angry. You wonder why I want to snap and kill every one of you motherfuckers. There, I said it, in my opinion. Because my videos in the last 5 months haven't gotten nicer. They have gotten more nasty. They have gotten more dark. Because you motherfuckers can't even leave me alone for one fucking week on YouTube. Not one fucking week. I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm fucking aggravated. I'm probably keeping the neighbors' kids up again, okay? I'm probably disturbing the neighbors next door because this is what you guys do to me. You enjoy this reaction because then you can chop it up and make your lols and your funny videos. And your Gary fuckface videos. Well, if I ever saw Gary, I would punch his fuckface right in. I'll tell you that right now. In my opinion. And to the point I just don't care anymore. I don't. I don't. Why should I be kind in my videos? Why should I be nice in my videos when nobody's kind to me? And I'm tired of it. I'm just fucking tired of it. But, you know I kicked Not Now Maybe Later out of the live stream a minute ago. I know I kicked Not Now Maybe Later out of here a minute ago. But I will say this, that, he was right. He was right. He told me Salty Rant was a piece of shit, and I didn't listen to him. Not Now Maybe Later was absolutely right when he told me Salty Rant was no good. And like a goddamn fool, I didn't listen to him. But like I said, there's bad blood right now between me and Not Now Maybe Later. And until we work that out, I'm not going to let him on the panel. It's going to be a while before we work that out. I don't think we'll ever work it out. But, now I'm realizing I lost a good friend. Not Now Maybe Later. Over fucking Salty Rant. I'm realizing it now. Because he told me he was no good. Monk Guy told me he was no good. All kinds of people told me that Salty Rant was no good. And I didn't listen. I fucking didn't listen. And then one day, busting balls, fucking around with Salty, busting balls, joking around. I made a comment about Not Now Maybe Later, and that cost me my friendship with Not Now Maybe Later. Was it a stupid thing to do? Was it fucking stupid? Oh yeah, it was fucking stupid. Because I didn't listen to people like him when everybody kept telling me Salty's no good. But anyway, link is in the description of the video on the YouTube side if you want to come into the chat. I hate bitching like this, but I'm just tired. I'm just fucking burnt out. Let me see if I have a thing. Edit this one. Oh, make sure I'm not in the wrong category on one. I gotta make sure I'm not on the. No, that's not the one I said to log into. Yeah, checking out something real quick. Yeah, and I gotta do StreamYard the old way of screen capping it again because I don't have the plus version anymore. That's right, don't have the plus version of it anymore. Because all the people that were donating to me, okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't on the main page on that website. Alright. Because all the people that were donating to me all abandoned me in the last 2 months because of Naven and Shivia's lovely work that they kept doing. So now I don't have panel. I don't have sponsors for the panel, and if the panel is going to be empty like this, I'm not wasting money buying StreamYards. I refuse to. If the panel is going to be like this, I'm just not going to do it. It's just sad when you can't come on YouTube, you can't come on StreamYards, and just have a good time. People have to ruin it. You know, it's really sad. It's just really, 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 really sad. But anyways. So we'll just sit here and wait to see if anybody comes in. And that's what it will be. We will just sit and wait. Because I'm not gonna quit doing my fucking live streams. Now, the reason why I quit doing my live streams last week, if anybody wants to know, is because I had a feeling that... Hang on, I'm just checking the audio here on YouTube. Alright, I'm just checking the audio on YouTube, making sure you guys were hearing me. If I would have continued to do live streams up until the time that I left to go to Denver, I knew I was not going to be able to keep the trip a secret. I knew that I was not going to be able to keep my mouth shut. From a search. Fucking phone. This damn Bixby shit keeps turning on. I don't know how to get rid of this fucking Bixby on my phone. Bixby is fucking pissing me off, and I don't know how to get rid of it. But anyways, yeah, I deliberately stopped streaming last week because I knew I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I knew the secret would have got out before I left on Thursday. And I knew that people, the haters and trolls, would have fucked with my airline reservations. I knew that would happen. So the only way that I could stop that from happening is I had to pretend to leave YouTube again. So that way I wouldn't say something stupid and blow my cover of going to Denver. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing as many live streams as I used to be. I'm not doing them every fucking night like I used to be. I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm not going to do it. And if I don't know you, you're probably not going to get on the panel. So. And now that I don't have the pro version of StreamYards anymore, there's no point in having a live chat on anymore, because the way I gotta stream the live stream now, and the way I want to do it, I gotta go back to the old way of doing it. And with doing it the old way, it's not, the live chat's not going to work in StreamYard, so there's no point in having you guys type in YouTube when nobody's going to see it in the panel. But anyways, and we'll get rid of this one. Like I said, if it's somebody I know, I'll let them in. If I don't know, I'll let them know who they are. They're not coming in. It's that simple. I'm not fucking around tonight. Just not doing it. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what the trolls wanted. The haters and assholes wanted. They wanted boring moments like this when nobody comes into the fucking room. This is what they wanted. So I hope every one of you motherfuckers are bored just as much as I am. I hope you are. I hope you're fucking bored just as much as I am. Because it's all you assholes that killed my stream. It's all you assholes that decided to take a walk and leave me. Well, you chose what... You made your choice. Now deal with it. But I'm one of those guys that once you betray me, once you betray my trust, it's very hard for me to get it back again. It's very hard for me to give it back to you again. There are people that have got me so mad in this community that I don't think we'll ever be friends again. One of them is Jeremiah. As far as I'm concerned, the kid doesn't exist. The kid is dead to me. He doesn't fucking exist. He's dead to me. He will never be on my channel again. If God himself came in this room right now and said either let Jeremiah Raber in or go straight, or I'm gonna send you to hell right now, I would say, God, send me to hell right now. Because Jeremiah violated a trust. And once he violated that trust, he can never get that back. He is one person that I will never forgive. He is one person you will never see on this channel again. Just like I will never forgive Gary. He's another one that I will never respect, I will never support, even though he's making money off of my fucking ass. I'll never support, I'll never watch him, I won't condone him, I won't, I don't give their channel views, because like I said, when you betray me, you're dead to me. And there are people who have betrayed me in the last 3 months that will never be on this channel again. I will never allow them to come back to this channel again. I just won't do it. I would rather die and go to hell before there's a few people I would ever let on this channel again. Salty Rant's another one. I will never forgive Salty Rant for what he did to me. Never forgive him. So, like Gozar and Ghostbusters said, when they were like, choose a destructor, and then the Gozar goes, the choice has been made. Yeah, okay, that's what you guys have done. The choice has been made. And a lot of you motherfuckers decided to abandon the old Hellingwell. So it's going to be a long fucking time, if I ever allow you back in my inner circle again. Because you betrayed a trust. And once you betray that trust, you can never get it back. I will never give you that trust again. I will never give you that trust. And I will never forgive you for that. Like I said, Jeremiah is one of the 6 or 7 people that will never be on this channel again. I won't let him be on this channel again. I would rather go to hell and sell my soul to Satan before I let him back on my channel again. goes my phone's beeping and beeping and everything else. Probably people texting me, and I don't care. I just don't care. There's a lot of people's numbers in my phone that I gotta block. I will not give out people's phone numbers, okay? No matter how mad I get at somebody, I will not give somebody's number out because somebody, I have trolls already that are asking for Salty Rant's number because they heard me say in my video that I have Salty Rant's number. I have trolls begging me to give them Salty's number, and I won't sink that fucking low. Okay? I will never sink that low, so, but there are some numbers I gotta block on my phone. There are some numbers I gotta ban. I had to close my Discord last week because they got inundated with trolls. And I'm just tired of it. If I gotta lock everything down like this to have an enjoyable night, I'm gonna fucking lock everything down. If I lose subscribers, I lose subscribers. There's nothing I can do about it. But anyways, I'll probably stay here another half hour, see if anybody comes in on the panel. See if anybody comes in. If they come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. But I imagine all my panels are going to be like this from now on, and I don't care anymore. I do not care anymore. I'm to the point where you're either with me or you leave me the fuck alone. And because people won't stop texting the phone, because I don't even want to look at the phone right now, I'm going to shut off the phone. That's right. I'm going to shut off the fucking phone. Because I don't want to deal with fucking text messages right now. So the phone is off. Off, I said. Oh, I hate this fucking phone. It acts so stupid all the time. Alright, now it should be quieter now. But yeah, I don't know that I sure will. Oh my god. just 2/3. But anyways.
You to help me act normal, okay?
Hey, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I got back from my vacation. I was gone for a while. And it's like so much has changed in such a short time. So I saw your comments were turned off. I figured I'd just come in and say hi.
Yep. Well, that's cool. So, how you been, Soccer Mom?
Oh, hanging in. I was down, I don't know if it hit your news, but I was down, we went to Ocean City and I mistakenly booked during what is that, senior week, and it was not as enjoyable as years past. And not when you're a boomer.
Okay, I hear you there.
So
So you've been on vacation. So you haven't been really
yep. And
watching.
see, I'm
So you haven't been watching YouTube much.
having well, I didn't watch it the whole time I was gone. Because like I said, we were down at the ocean um and everything like that, and visiting family up north. So it was a
Yep. Well, I went out to see Eric Brandt last weekend, so I went on a little vacation too. I actually finally met the
how did that go?
that went quite well. I actually met Eric Brandt and the Denver crew. We had fun. The plane ride was a little scary. That part really, was a bit much, but
Was that your first time on a plane or no?
Yeah, my first time on a plane in 39 years, I was petrified. And then and then of all things, they give me a window seat. Of all things, they had to give me a
Oh,
window.
how how long was the flight then?
It went from Portland, Maine to Chicago, and then it went from Chicago to Denver. So it was two different planes. But the first plane they gave me a window seat when I left
Oh, I don't
Chicago.
like when they do that.
But when I left Chicago, I was in the middle more, so I was away from the window going from Chicago to Denver. The only thing I hated is they gave me a 45-minute layover between planes. That was the only thing I hated because if it would have been longer, I just wish it would have been like a 3 or 4 hour layover because then I would have tried to hook up with like Joe Cool and Chuck Ronson. I would
Mhm.
have said, "Hey, meet me at the airport." It would have been fun, but
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to do that when I was only in Chicago for 40 minutes, less than 40 minutes. There's literally no time to leave the
Oh
airport,
my.
go see
So
somebody,
did
and come back in.
mhm. So did you guys? I have to look on you guys' channels. I didn't even see that you were out there. I
Ye-
missed everything.
Yep, last Friday I was protesting with Eric. This past Friday I was.
No way. And
Yep.
that's like your first. You haven't. Well, other than some little stuff, you haven't really been out protesting.
Nope, I was out protesting in Denver with Otto the Watchdog, Pikes Peak, Cut the Plastic,
Oh
Eric,
wow.
Eric. Yeah, they were all there.
Oh wow.
The only, the only, the
Oh
only, the
wow.
only three people I didn't meet in the Denver crew were Liberty Freak because it never worked where we could see each other, and he wasn't at the protest. I missed Liberty
Mhm.
Freak. I didn't see Defend,
Mhm.
and I didn't see Friends and Code because Friends and Code was supposed to meet me at Janet's Kitchen on Sunday because I even did Janet's Kitchen on Sunday. So that was so.
What?
Yeah. So this
That's
past Sunday.
crazy.
Yeah, so this past
I'm
Sunday,
so freaking jealous.
yeah,
I
so,
think I think it's 12-hour drive for me from here to there.
mm-hmm,
I'm jealous.
yep,
I'm so jealous.
yeah,
But that must have
I
been.
flew out last,
But you know what I wonder?
I flew out last Thursday and then I came home
I
Monday.
wonder. I wonder. You know. Sec. Right. Oh, well, that's a nice trip then.
Yep,
That's just long enough, but not too long.
mm-hmm,
But you know, I do. I wonder when I see when when Eric was in jail and
right,
all of the protesting was erupting, and it was so intense where they are, not like other states, and he was just sitting in jail. And then when he got out, it's like you wonder what goes through his mind because he has been saying this was going to happen forever. And,
right,
he's not that he's been the lone protester out there, but come on, he is the original fuck cop guy,
oh, and I can't,
and then to get
right,
out of jail and in such a short amount of time, all this changed.
yep, and,
Everything he said was going to happen has happened, and
yeah,
now he sees it.
yeah, and I can't forget meeting Ghost Rider. He's the one that picked
I
me
just
up
can't imagine.
Ghost Rider picked me up at the airport. He's the one that took me, hit me up from the airport. And then I even went cop watching with Ghost, which was
Well,
so
what the
cool.
hell? What?
Yep,
You got put in a
it's all on my
good
channel. You'll
word
have to
for
go.
me. I'm 12 hours away. I will pull that minivan up in a heartbeat.
Yep, Well, Eric wanted to keep it as a surprise, me coming
Oh
out there,
my
because
goodness.
he
Yeah,
knows.
you just put in a good word for me. I'll get that sucker van rolling.
Right. He wanted it as a surprise
Do what
because
now?
he wanted to keep it as a surprise because he knows I have so many haters and trolls that he didn't want them messing up with my airline arrangements and all that stuff. So that's why we kept it hush hush.
Yeah, you never know.
You're right.
Might have called in there and what do they call that when those gamers, remember when they would have like the FBI raid them? What was his
Right.
name for that?
Swatting somebody,
When they
yeah.
would have the police come in.
Right. Swatting.
Yeah. Oh that oh yeah, that's good. That's good he kept it on the down low though, because you never know.
Right. And
You could
yeah,
you
like
could have
I.
been naked in a holding cell. We would have never known. On the
Right.
terrorist list.
So like I said, I flew out there Thursday. I came back Monday.
Jeez. Well, if you go out there again, you better let me know on the down low. Put in a good word, and I'll just cruise on up
Right.
in a soccer van.
Yeah, that sounds cool. But yeah.
Sounds like fun. Oh, I'm jealous of you. It's like that is like I would have done that over Ocean City. I had a fun time, obviously, in Ocean City because I had my kids with me, and they're all teenagers now. So
Right.
okay, I really can't complain. But come on, I would have picked that.
Yep.
Well, I just taken him to the river and told him it was Ocean City.
Yep. And like I said, I can't really
Just,
consider me. I don't. I know Monk Eye's part of the Denver crew, but I didn't consider me meeting him this time because I met him in Rockwall. So that's why I didn't mention him.
hmm
I didn't mention him, but of course he was there too. You know. But we
right.
had already met each other from the February chalk wall stuff. So we.
hmm Man, well, lucky, lucky.
Yep.
So, so all your comments are turned up, but you don't have your live chat on or anything. But you don't
Right.
have to get into that.
I'm
I
just
guess I'll
tired
just
of
watch
the.
some of
I'm just tired of the heavy trolling right now.
it. Is it bad?
Yes, it's really bad. It's really,
I
really
thought
bad.
something must have happened because I was looking at Spikes. I was like, that's just not. You're gonna have your group of trolls, but it just seemed
Mhm.
a
Yeah. So
little
you
up there.
so when you get a chance, you'll have to go back and
I
watch.
figured something happened.
Yeah. So you'll have to go watch Friday's videos because it was funny. It was priceless. It was so cool meeting Eric. It was so awesome. I
Yeah, did you have those on your channel?
I have him on my channel, and I'm not sure if Eric Brandt has his up, but Ghost Rider was there, and like I said, Pikes was there, and a whole bunch of people were there. So I'm sure if
Oh,
you look at some of the videos, there's more than one from Friday
oh,
night.
okay. I'll definitely check it out. Ghost, he seems really cool. I mean, you never know who somebody is behind the computer screen,
Right?
you know, but
Oh,
he seems pretty even tempered, like just very calming,
yeah, he
um,
is. Ghost
you
was,
know,
yep,
kind of person who gets the job done.
yep. Ghost was really, really, really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
The only
Did
thing
you
is,
do any epic rants while you were out there
no,
protesting?
I
Or was it
didn't.
just like
I,
mild?
I just kept it mild.
Yeah, that's probably better. Did you get hit by any pepper balls?
No, because of the protest I was at, uh, the protest I was at on Friday, we didn't get that bad. But I know some of the
Oh,
crew. I know some of the crew was out on Saturday night where it got that
mm-hmm.
bad. People were getting pepper sprayed and all that stuff in the face on Saturday night. But Janet wanted me to help her cook on Sunday morning, and I knew if I stayed up all night Saturday, I wasn't going to be able to do Janet's kitchen. So I
Mhm.
went and did a few protests during the day, with
Mhm.
Janet and a few other people, but I didn't protest Saturday night. That's why you don't see me in any of Saturday night's videos, because I knew I wouldn't have been able to make it to I wouldn't have been awake
Yeah.
enough for Janet's kitchen.
Yeah. Plus traveling, that takes a lot. I know. I mean, maybe it's just 'cause I'm
Right.
old. But traveling takes a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone. But it does not seem like it. I mean, it seems like it's calmed down there. And I mean, obviously, if you're not there, you only know what you see
Right.
online. But it doesn't seem like this is going away for the police departments. It might have settled down a little bit, but does not seem like it's going away.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you the number one thing I love the most about going to Denver. I'll tell you
Hmm.
the number one thing that I enjoyed the most
Hmm.
is back here in Maine for several days. Before going to Denver, it was really hot and muggy here. And when you get the heat and the
Hmm.
humidity, you get a lot of mosquitoes. You get a lot of mosquitoes. You
Right.
get a lot of bugs. You got. I was like, sitting out on Janet's patio, and I'm like, wow, I don't see any mosquitoes. And she's got the sliding door open to a house because we normally do that in New England. We'd have all kinds of bugs in our house.
Yeah.
They would go right to the
Tennessee
lights in
and
the
Maryland
house,
too.
but there's hardly no bugs in Colorado. Absolutely no bugs. It's just because they don't have the humidity and they're up so high. I guess the bugs can't
Hmm.
handle it.
Was that an adjustment being up so high? Could
Uh,
you tell the difference?
it didn't really bother me being at Janet's, but she took me up to one of the mountains, and I got really lightheaded and dizzy. Because she's like, "Well,
Oh
we'll take a
wow.
trip to the mountains," and I did get lightheaded and dizzy visiting one of the mountains.
I tell you, it looks so beautiful. It looks like such a nice place. I do not know how anybody can afford the cost of living. It
Right.
is, it seems insane, the cost of living and the housing and
But
the
yeah,
apartment.
but I like it because it's more dry there. You don't have the humidity, you don't have the bugs, you don't have anything. You know, to me, it was more comfortable there at night than it is here because it's just there's just too many bugs here, too much high heat here. You just,
Mhm.
but it's like,
Yeah, that's how it is here. Well, it wasn't that bad up north in Maryland, but here in Tennessee, my kids know if you get cereal out and you eat your cereal, but you left the box open on the counter while you eat your cereal, it's already going to be stale. That's how humid it is.
is it really?
I don't like it. I tell you, like when we go from here to Maryland, sometimes it's the same temperature, but it's like the devil's den down here. It's like something about the southern heat. It feels so much hotter.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it where Lady Di is. I like Lady Di to death. In case
Hmm.
she's listening, I really have a lot of respect for Lady Di. I really like her,
Hmm.
but when she tells me it's like 125, 130 in Arizona, and that you have to run your AC all the time, and your electric bills are like $1,000 a month, I'm like, no, I'll pass. That's too much for me.
Yeah. No, I couldn't do that. I tell you, I got fat and old, and I was hiking with my kid, and I thought it was raining. I was like, oh my God, I think it's like what is on my shirt? Because I've never been a sweater. I'm used to be really skinny. I never sweat, and I'm like, oh my God, is it rain? I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm just fat and old, and I'm sweating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like the heat. Oh. boy.
So
Like
when,
nice cold.
so how did your trip go? Were there a lot of people going to your trip?
It was really stressful. It was just so my youngest daughter is 16. So she stayed home. She didn't want to do, because we drove, so she didn't want to do the trip up to Maryland. We stayed for about 3 weeks. Um, so then I took my son and then oh, he just came in my room. So I took my son and he's 13 too, or a teenager too. And then my daughter who's turning 17, and then my oldest daughter, 21, was supposed to be doing college in Maryland, but COVID, so she actually came back down to Tennessee. But all in all, like they didn't get to do as much. We got to do some fun stuff. Um, they got to go to like the horse ranch that like where I learned to ride horses. We went to the ocean and they went shooting, but I wasn't prepared for. I'm used to being up north, and I'm used to it being a little snobbier than down south. Um, but the racial stuff and the COVID is just there's so much tension in the air, and it's just so uncomfortable. And so it was really hard
Right.
to just relax and feel like I was back home. And I don't know where you're at. I know you're up north too, but I don't know your laws. But they have the like Maryland, you can't even go to a gas station without a mask. But I wasn't even prepared for that, which I should have been. I did have masks with me, thank God. But like
Yep.
Tennessee, they don't care.
Well, the
Nobody
gov-
has a damn mask on.
well, the governor is working on a thing right now where she's going to put it in place after the holiday season, because you want. I guess you.
Right.
I mean, not. I mean, the 4th of July, not the whole holiday season, but you know what I mean. The 4th of July weekend that's coming up.
Right.
I think she's gonna, make it a couple of days after the 4th of July weekend that she's gonna make it where at every Mainer, when they go in a public place, no matter what, will have to
Mm-hmm.
wear a mask.
Mm. Now, will you guys be having 4th of July? We're not.
No, they canceled the fireworks here. No fireworks this year.
I tell you, that's insane. When has the 4th of July ever been canceled? I can't think of it. Not even for rain.
Right,
I
I
remember
know.
sitting out in the rain and watching them.
Mhm. But yeah, she's gonna make it mandated that if you don't have a mask, you can't. She's gonna change the policy. She's gonna have stores put up new signs on their stores. Instead of saying it, no shirt, no shoes, no service. There's gonna be another one added that says no
Mhm.
mask. You're gonna see a picture of a mask added
Right.
to those classic two that everybody has already. But
Yeah. And I don't want to be the COVID Karen, but I do wonder what is going to be the protocol and everything with disabilities and the mask. Because I tell you, there's people, with serious breathing problems or like they just can't wear it. So I do wonder
yeah,
how all that's gonna play out.
yeah. And when I was on the plane, they made me wear a mask the whole time. The whole time you're in the airport, and the whole time you're on the plane, you had to. So I had to wear a mask for like 7 hours straight, just going to Denver, and
Mhm.
then
I tell you what.
coming home because I had a 3 hour layover in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I
Hmm.
came when I left Denver. It was from Denver to Charlotte, 3 hour layover, and then a 2 hour plane ride from Charlotte to Maine. But that whole time, at both legs of the trip, going and coming back home,
Mhm.
I had to keep a mask on at all times, unless you're eating or drinking something. You could take it off, but they wanted it on
Right.
at all times in the
Yeah, I'd be
plane.
drinking the whole time.
Mhm.
But no, I do wonder what they're gonna do. I tell you, I am about like one. I'm not going to die in Walmart wearing a damn face mask 'cause I'm fat and I can't breathe.
Right.
So I don't know. And then there's this one shop that I shop at a lot, and there's this elderly lady. I feel bad for her. She has to work, and she has to wear these masks. I actually ordered some online, um, wholesale, because I actually have a clothing license to sell retail. So I just use that to like buy masks at like dirt cheap. That
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring to her because she has to wear these surgical ones. She's an elderly lady. It's scratching her face. And I tell you, I thought the lady was gonna pass out and die. I mean, she's a little heavy set, she's retirement age. And so I'm wondering, where is the policy and procedures for people with these disabilities that, you know, they don't want to be labeled COVID Karen, but you can't be breathing in,
Right.
you know, um, what is that? What are you breathing in? Carbon dioxide? I'm not technical. Oh God.
Yeah.
You can't be breathing. It's restricting your breathing, and then you're breathing in that whatever gases or whatever.
Right.
And I don't know. Some people just can't do it. So
The
okay.
only thing that that gets, and I can still, the bridge of my nose is still sore right now.
Mhm.
I just touched the bridge of my nose and it hurts like hell. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the video where when my eye on you sent me the mask, right?
Oh, no, I haven't seen anything. I've just
Well, this was
done
like a
one the other
month.
day,
This
actually.
was like a month ago. He sent me this mask.
Oh, okay.
I wore that one, the one that he 3D printed, so it's made out of hard plastic, right?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna look though.
So, by after wearing that for 8 or 9 hours, it begins to hurt the bridge of your nose.
Yeah, I bet. And you can't pull it down like mine. I don't know if you're allowed or supposed to.
Well,
I,
they don't want you to take it off at all
yeah.
unless you're eating or drinking on the plane, and that's it. They don't want you taking it off. So I had it on. Every once in a while, I can still feel the mask on my face.
Right.
Because it's like when you wear glasses for a while or whatever, and then you
Hmm.
take your glasses off. It always feels like they're still there. You
Yeah.
always get that sensation that it's still there. So every once in a while, it's to this day, it still feels like I have the mask on.
Oh, jeez. Well, I try to.
But anyway, the only reason why I wore that mask in particular is because I knew that the filter that my eye on you gave me with the mask is one of those, high
Mhm.
95. It's a 90, the one that everybody was
Mhm.
talking about having the good mask. I knew it had that filter in it, and he gave
Yeah.
me more than one. And I was like, if I'm going to be on the plane, I want to have the best mask I can have with the best filter I can have. So
Mhm.
that's why I wore that one mask.
Yeah.
And then when I
Well,
was walking around Denver, of course, I wore the one that cut the plastic gave me. Because
yeah.
I have a couple
I
of.
do. I try to get away with at least keeping my nose out a little bit because I'm telling you, uh, big people were not designed for masks. And but I did get yelled at Chipotle.
Did you really?
The lady was not happy about it. She was not having it. I'm like, I'm gonna die before I can enjoy my Chipotle, lady. Like, come on.
Yeah, they did say
And
they.
my glasses are fogging up.
Yeah, they did say that if you have a medical reason and you had a doctor's note and exemption, you could not you if you had that medical reason you could be exempt. You, there are
Yeah,
people,
for this, but
right?
I'm telling you, COVID Karen's going around, and you're not going to catch my ass on YouTube getting called out
Right.
for
I
for being COVID Karen and not wearing a mask. Now I
right.
feel like I have to wear one everywhere, like even where it's not required. Oh my God. But I do sneak my mask down a little bit just to unfold the glasses, be semi-compliant, I guess.
Like
Lord.
like my like my mother, for an example. Speaking about the medical waiver, right? My mother, for an example,
Mm-hmm.
had a waiver where she could have the airbags removed from the car because
Uh,
in the 90s she had an automobile accident. She was driving a Crown Victoria, of all things, before they had airbags in them. This was pre-airbags, where every car that had an airbag in it. And she went into the steering wheel and fractured her sternum. Now, because of the way
yeah.
you're breathing and everything, the sternum, that's the bone, that's between your ribs and everything. That never really
Mhm.
heals. It never really heals strong again because you're breathing all the time. The only true way
Right.
to fix it and to get it to knit back together where it'll be a strong bone again is if they, cut you open and then, use the steel wire and, sewed it back
Mm-mm.
together, but to stop it from moving. So my mother had the airbag exemption. Every car we bought, they had to put a switch in them to stop the airbags, because when you have a cracked sternum and you break that part of your body, if an airbag was supposed to go, it would go off. It could re-fracture her sternum and kill her. It could send bones into her lungs and kill her. So she had the exempt for a while.
Yeah.
But then they put them on a special switch where, if she's driving, they would be off, and if I was driving, they would be on. They wouldn't disable them for everybody, but she had
Mm.
the exemption of where she didn't have to have the airbags in the car, because if one of those would have popped off, it would have went into her chest and killed her. You know,
Lord.
but
I think I'd walk around with a steel cage around myself.
yeah,
Wouldn't want to take that risk.
but so like I said, I do know they make you. So I'm just saying there are people that are getting medical waivers. Like have COPD and lung problems. You can
Mhm.
get a waiver where you don't have to wear a mask. You know.
Yeah. I think a lot of places are a lot of employers I think are fighting it. I know that my husband working at the VA, um there's some people there that are veterans and or elderly or like him, they have the COPD and whatever he breathed in at the beginning of the war, whatever they were
Right.
burning or whatever, it affected his lungs. So he pretty much has the lung capacity of half of a lung. And he's told them, I can wear my mask, but when I sit down in my office to like whatever paperwork he would need to do after a patient, um, I need to take my mask off because I need to build back up. I need to breathe again. And the VA is really kind of pushing back on and I get that it's a healthcare field. So I'm just curious, I guess, on, what the protocol is going to be, especially for healthcare, because I definitely understand what's at stake. But then again, it is a disability. And I don't know if you know, but I've had it in with the VA before, and so I've put in FOIA requests for their policy because I am really curious, for not just the employees, but the disabled vets that are coming in, what they're going to do. But
Yeah.
they do not. I tell you what, my local VA does not like me. And right now I'm researching this new ish executive order for preventing censorship on like public platforms. Because I tell you what, they banned and have been blocking all my comments
Have they
about their,
really?
just about the VA. Huh?
I said they have. They've been blocking your comments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they blocked and banned me, so I did a FOIA request for their Facebook page to see comments blocked, users banned, and they've been banning people since 2011.
Wow.
And yeah, they banned me because, I would post like a video of them not in compliance with something, or they were bragging, I think, about their how great their hospital is, and this and that. I can't remember the technical terms right now. It's late. But they have, they have to have accreditation or whatever through, I can't remember the name of its initials. And I found out that they lost, partial accreditation in the Nashville one. So, when they were talking about that they were going through their inspections, that whatever agency was coming out, they were doing them and blah, blah, blah. You know how they always brag about stuff. And I was like, well, why did you guys lose partial accreditation? Why did your Dover clinic close? Well, I had already FOIA'd everything, so I knew well, about the closing. And the employees were like, oh, no, we didn't lose accreditation. So I put a screenshot up there. Immediately, it was deleted and blocked, and I'm banned. And
Yep.
so I don't know how that works with the federal government. If I know like the police stations can't do it. I know like Hawaii, whatever, was sued for it from a Second Amendment group, but I don't know if it's different being the federal. But that's why I'm looking at this new executive order preventing censorship, and it has like a way to report it and everything like that. But I'm really irritated by it. Censor me. So I just have to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I don't know how you would FOIA that stuff. I've never really FOIA'd anything.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, FOIA to do a FOIA in Tennessee is really weird. Because they like to use the exemption that in their thing it says that residents of Tennessee can request blah blah blah. Um, but it doesn't say only residents of Tennessee or explicitly or not explicitly. What is the word I'm looking for? Basically, only residents. Um, it doesn't say only. It just says any resident of Tennessee can request. So they try to use like this technical term that, residents of Tennessee can, but it doesn't say exclusively only Tennessee. So I've tried to FOIA stuff because there was an issue with a congressman here, and his little partner in crime is really kind of funny. Um, got drunk and pooped like a carriage horse in the back of the police cruiser. And then lied and said he didn't have a police record. It was a hot mess. So I said, well, I'm just going to FOIA everything. I'll FOIA the dash cam and, he's not gonna lie, you know. I'll just FOIA it all. But they do like to play that. Well, you have to prove you're a resident. You have to show us ID. I said, I don't think that's how FOIA laws work. But the VA is different. You just go through um, their privacy department. You can even do. I do it online. I just fill out my paperwork. And then sometimes they try to prolong it and give me the bullshit. Oh, it went to our junk mail. It went to our junk mail. Well, then maybe you should check your junk mail every day. If they don't know how to respond to me, they'll try to delay it out a little bit. So,
Yep.
but I tell you, and then I FOIA'd the amount of requests that they get per year because they have to report to the Attorney General. So I FOIA'd the amount that they get versus the amount they deny because they try to use trade secrets as an exemption. I tell you, more than half get denied. So I think that's real interesting too. So, and I think some other auditors have had issues trying to get FOIA requests, you know. I mean, what the government's supposed to do and what they do is two different things. I think there's loopholes for everything, I guess. So, because I tell you, my kids will ask me questions because, you know, they're all driving and everything, you know, can we get pulled over for this? Can we do this? Can we get pulled over for that? And I tell them, look, don't even worry about it. If they want to fuck with you, or oh, I don't know what your settings on. If they want to mess with you, they're going
You
to.
can say that. You can.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to get strike. You know, if the cops want to fuck with you, they're gonna fuck with you. If they don't, then don't even worry about it. You know, if they, you know, they can use anything they want to pull you over. If they want you, they will get you. If they don't, you're fine. So it's just hard. It's just hard to explain that to them, you know. But you know, because they'll get you for anything if they want you. You didn't turn your blinker on within so many feet, and you know, well, there's a little ding in your windshield. That so I just tell them just try not to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, but they're new to driving, so they're just nervous about everything.
Yeah, well, the only one that I know of, the only person I know that's really good at FOIAing stuff is Polium. He's the only guy.
Yeah, he does seem like the master of the FOIA request.
Yeah.
But then I think that, and I could be wrong, but I think that I heard like Big Shitty. I think he's tried to FOIA request stuff, and they just kind of ignore and or deny his. They just don't. They just don't do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know it's weird.
Do what now?
I said it's weird how they block some of these requests and how they got, and then you got people like PDF who's thrown out of every building in the county where he can't audit stuff, you know. And request stuff. And they did the same thing to that Hate the State guy. They had him banned everywhere so he couldn't request records. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Just because you don't want to give out the records, you're gonna ban somebody from a public building. I don't agree with that.
I tell you what, I think that I am riding the fine line of getting served something from the VA for posting and exposing and recording, you know, because they've falsified records on my husband. You know, for 18 years, I never went to his appointment, you know, but because of health reasons, I said enough's enough. It was to the point where it was at its worst. And I tried to be on my best behavior, and I saw so many violations, and it was just so irritating how they twist things in the files. And I said, I'm just going to record everything, and I'm just going to post that shit online. And immediately I was called by the public affairs guy, and trying to like he was trying to put out those fires real quick. But it's a shame that you have to do that to get help, and but I think with me posting online, there's this one doctor that I posted about who flat out lied in the records, which is actually I found out that there is some kind of act about them putting in false records. Again, I can't remember. I took my medicine to sleep too.
Yeah.
But there's some kind of act about false reporting in the medical records. I can't remember the name of it. And I had recorded her, and she flat out lied. She said that the veteran denied care. It was for a mental health appointment that the veteran denied care and requested community care, which that never happened. And she hung up on him because she didn't want to be recorded. And when I said, this is why we record everything, because you're literally twisting everything. And that's when she said, well, I'm terminating the phone call. Boom. But in the records, she said that basically the vet terminated, said he didn't want the care and would go to community care. So, I've posted a lot about that on Facebook, and I was reminded in my FOIA request. So I got my FOIA request and a reminder inside the FOIA request letting me know that like how I'm liable for I could be, or anybody could be who posts, liable for slander, harassment, this and that. So I really think I'm riding a fine line here, but I'm gonna ride it out.
Yep.
So if you don't hear from me for a while, they got me.
Yep. I hear
It's
you,
a
Stephanie.
powerful agency. Nobody goes up against the VA. I mean, you talk to auditors. Who does the VA? Nobody, because they're too powerful, and you'll never make any change.
Yep. Yeah, I know the shit that went down with Johnny 50 was a bit much too.
Yeah, but didn't he go back after and go to I think one of the ones in LA? I think he went back after, and if I'm not mistaken, the public relations lady was Nikki. And I think that his video was titled something Nikki.
Right.
And I think that he did go back and prove his point that he was allowed to record inside the VA, and which they tried to get me not to record inside the VA, and I put it up online. They sent me an apology letter and said they were taking down, the signs in the public area and everything, but a lot of people don't know their rights. So it's crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, I wish more people would stick up for obviously children because they're forgotten, and the disabled. There's more regulations for nursing homes than facilities for the disabled or facilities for juveniles. It's just insane. So, and I haven't seen much out of Blind Justice either lately. Maybe I just missed it all.
Yeah.
I know he was going.
I I thought I saw one video this past weekend of
Mm-hmm.
blind justices. I could have swore.
It's just exhausting, I think. Well, I can't speak for him, but for me, I could imagine it's just so exhausting that people just give up the fight. It's just so
Yeah.
exhausting.
I know it gets so exhausting fighting the trolls all the time too. That's why I've already decided that I'm not gonna be doing these live streams every night like I used to.
Yeah,
It's just not worth it anymore.
yeah. Have you tried, I know it sounds so elementary, but have you tried just ignoring it? Because I swear they love it.
No, I've tried that before, and they still do it.
Oh, well, that stinks. Hopefully they don't make a singing video out of me. A cartoon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, jeez. I would be honored though. Oh, God. But
But what time is it there where you are?
I think it's like 12:20, so it's probably like 1:20 your time, yeah.
Yeah.
Up north is like an hour ahead of me.
Mhm. Yeah, 'cause you sound tired.
Well, my medicine's probably kicking in too.
Yep.
So, 'cause I get anxiety, and so you deal with stuff with that. And but I have stuff that I have to get done, so I have to take my medicine in the morning to get me going, and then I have to take some stuff to calm down at the end of the night. Otherwise, I'll be pinging all night long. That wouldn't be good.
Yep.
Lord, oh God, I'll play it back tomorrow and sound like I'm drunk.
Oh, you're fine.
But I tell you, I don't mess with sleeping pills. It's crazy. I
Oh,
one
I
time
wouldn't.
took a.
The
Hmm?
only, the only time I deal with anything related to a sleeping pill, uh, is I will use the NyQuil when I'm sick. When I'm not feeling good and I'm sick, the NyQuil where they have like the Dayquil and the NyQuil for
Hmm.
with the cold and flu one that they have. Because
Yeah,
it stops the congestion, but it also puts you to sleep. So when you're sick, you can make it through the night. That's the only time I take it, when I got like the flu or something. But
yeah. I
other than that, no, I wouldn't mess with sleeping pills either. I just
yeah. No, my medicine is real strong for the daytime, but I only take it if I'm going to have to go. I don't take it every day because I don't want my body to get, not my mind to be addicted to it, but like my body to physically need it.
right.
So I don't take it every day. Um, but then I'll need something strong at night. But I tell you, the sleeping pills, I do carpool because I'm quote unquote soccer mom. So I do carpool. And I had to tell one of the parents, I was like, I'm not drunk or high. My voice is just slurred because I took half of a, I don't even know what the sleeping pill was. It wasn't even anything serious.
Right.
I said, I will never do. But for like 3 days, I was messed up I feel like I was messed up for 3 days with my speech. It was so embarrassing. Um, and then melatonin has me scared to death because I don't know the difference between the natural and the synthetic and the mad cow disease. And I took melatonin and got those vivid, scary nightmares. So I'm never doing melatonin again. That was a
Yeah.
whole ordeal. My
Yeah.
life's like a shit show.
Yeah, I don't sleep good myself either.
I don't know if you try it.
I always have a hard time
Don't,
sleeping.
don't do the melatonin. Have you done the melatonin? Because I know
Uh,
everybody,
I
well, it
I
was pretty popular, especially for the autistic kids. I'm like, oh God, don't do it.
I don't remember really. I don't remember the last time I tried anything like that.
Yeah. Well, it's over the counter and they're, oh, it's safe. It's just, it's not even FDA regulated because it's some kind of like vitamin or something categorized.
Right.
And, but I tell you what, it doesn't have a lot of bad side effects, but it's like, it's like that gland inside of a cow's brain. And it gives you one of the side effects that a lot of people have is it gives you the most vivid and creepy dreams you will ever have. No, thank you.
I know they say it's in Turkey too, because that's why everybody passes out after they have their Thanksgiving feast.
Oh, I think that's. Wait, is that?
I
Wait,
think
is that Sarah?
I don't I know I think that's what's in the turkey. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but
Or is it? What is serotonin? No, wait, no, it's not that. I don't know. I know what you're saying though. Turkey does make you tired. I can't remember the name of what it is though. I'm gonna sound like an idiot tomorrow. They're gonna be
right.
like, "Oh my God, she didn't even know it was in Turkey."
But I really don't celebrate Thanksgiving either because I don't like what happened. The way they had a feast on the Native Americans' misery. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try having a kid with autism who's extremely factual and loves history go to school and explain Chris how he doesn't like Christopher Columbus and how Christopher Columbus did um not invent not discover anything. Oh, he goes through the whole every detail. I'm like, oh my God. Can you just wear the buckle hat and like be cool for one day?
Right.
But no, we don't celebrate holidays, so
Well, I didn't celebrate it last year because of Anna Sophia. I don't know if you know who Anna Sophia is, but
I
she put
I
out
do.
she's one of Janet's friends, and she put out a video about what really happened on Thanksgiving and
Hmm.
why she wouldn't celebrate it and everything else. So after watching that video, I swear I would never do
Yeah.
Thanksgiving again. So
Yeah. Well,
we
my kid
we
goes to
we cooked it.
school.
We did cook a turkey, but we cooked it on the weekend instead. And
Yeah.
we didn't call it a Thanksgiving dinner. We called it something else.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, my kid will go to school and tell everybody that story because he's very factual. But yeah, I actually do. I cook a lot of turkey. And even after Thanksgiving when it's on sale because I'm cheap, I cook turkey everything. But we just don't do holidays. So I was really upset my kids remembered my birthday this year.
And besides, last year I ate, because we have a sandwich place here in town, and
Mm-hmm.
I eat so much turkey and stuff, and so much of the cranberry and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that I have so much of that throughout the year. But by the time Thanksgiving comes, it's like
Yeah.
it's just another day because they have this sandwich here. They call it the gobbler, and
Mm-hmm.
what they do is they'll take the sub roll and they'll put a layer of stuffing in the sub roll, and then they put some of the
Mm-hmm.
cranberry sauce, and then they put turkey on top of it, and
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of gravy, and they sell it as a sandwich. They call it the gobbler. They call it the gobbler, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
eating a Thanksgiving dinner in a sub because you have
Oh,
everything. You have the stuffing, you have the cranberry, and you have the turkey in the sandwich. So it's really cool.
yeah.
I love them.
It
I
sounds it sounds like I do a lot of soups.
Yeah.
Like, turkey. What's up, buddy? My son came in the room.
Oh,
What's
did
up?
he?
Huh? Okay. He's doing hand signals because he doesn't want to be on the live, I guess. What's up? Okay, hi, bye. I tell you what, they gotta
it
go
it's cool
back
though.
on the schedule. So I saw a meme. It was like these kids need to get back to school because they're up till 3 o'clock in the morning, like dope dealers. I'm like, oh, that's the story of my life. Oh, that's so bad. Yep, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
You want to say hi to Emo and leave? Oh, say hi and leave.
No.
He's so
I heard
shy.
him say no. He just
Say hi and bye.
Hello, bye.
He's
hi,
silly. He he
but
thinks
but it
lives are big
but it's
deals.
cool, you know. He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. If he's nervous, it's all right.
You never know with him. Sometimes you have to pull it out of him a little bit. But he is into YouTube a lot. So because he does like the gaming and stuff like that and everything. So he thinks that lives are like a real cool big deal, like wow.
Yep.
So and then he's scared of trolls.
But anyway, Soccer Mom, it was good talking to you, but I'm getting beat.
I know, me too.
So I need
Well, it
some.
was good
I
to catch up. I'm so jealous about your
Yeah,
adventure. It
I
was
know a
better than
lot.
mine.
I know a lot of my haters and trolls are jealous that I went and met Eric. It was so cool. It really was.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. I'm sure. Well, next time you gotta get me on the VIP list somehow.
Yep.
Put in a good word.
So have you ever went to Janet's kitchen? Have you ever went up there yet?
No, because I'm always on the sideline. I'm not
Right.
I'm not a recognized person. I just yeah, I'm just in the background. I do the calls. I send mail to Eric. I call the jails, and so like if there's like a call to action, I'm just one of the background people. So
Yep.
they don't know who I am.
Yeah, I hear you there. But anyway, it was good that you came in. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna look through. I'll probably get some sleep tonight, and then while I'm clean, I usually watch while I'm cleaning up the house. So I'll clean up
Yeah.
tomorrow and put it on in the background, so I don't feel lonely.
Yeah, well, probably on Saturday or Sunday I'll probably do another live stream, but I'm just not gonna do them every night. It's just too much. It takes too much
Yeah.
out of me dealing with the trolls all the time. It does.
Yeah, it's not worth the negativity.
Right.
It's just too much sometimes.
But anyway, you take care, and I'll see you next time.
All right, talk to you later.
All right.
All
All right. So Sakamon came in for a little while. That was so cool, guys. So, anyways, yeah, it's late. I'm gonna go get some rest. And I don't know. We'll try. I will try to do one of these, a couple of times a week, but I'm not going to do them every night like I used to do. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I don't have the audience for it anymore. A lot of people don't come into the stream anymore. So, anyways, but I'm not getting into that all over again. But I'm just saying. Um, I'll be on a couple days a week, but not all the time. And as always, until next time, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other. Good night, everyone.